So, hello everyone, and welcome to Fame Files. I'm your host, Trey Godsey, and I'm here with the amazing, the talented, the beautiful 2XBROOKLYN. So, let's go ahead and start right off. How did you get the name like 2XBROOKLYN? Like, what does that mean for you?
Okay, so I got the name 2X Brooklyn because I was doing a show. I was about to perform, and then everybody thought my name was Brooklyn. And then I was like, okay, that's kind of cute, you know? Maybe I'll go about that. And then everybody started calling me Brooklyn, like in high school. And yeah, I just decided to keep it.
So, your name's not like actually Brooklyn though? So, where'd the 2X come from?
2X was the only thing available on Instagram. Before, like the Brooklyn, you know, when you make an Instagram back then. Yeah.
Right. So, how long have you been rapping for? And like, what really got you into rapping and like made you think maybe I could do this for a career?
Ooh. So I've been rapping for about 4 years, like seriously. But before I started off as a celebrity host, so I was hosting like celebrity events and stuff, and watching them like progress. Like say Lotto, that's kind of who I started around. Watching her progress as an artist, and then like Leighton Green, it was like okay, I could do this too, you know. And I really had a passion for music.
And we're gonna get into some of your inspirations, so don't worry. We're gonna get there. But who are some of your biggest inspirations, actually?
Okay, so I love me some Janae Aiko. That is my girl. I love her. Lotto, of course. Big Lotto, not the little one. And then I have to say Drake because I don't know, his lyrics are just different, and I like where he's come from. He started off as an actor. You know, that's cool. I love that.
So, kind of leading off of that, who would be like some dream collaborations for you?
Oh, You know, it's crazy. The people after you meet them, it's like, do I want to collab with them? But yeah, that's typically how it is. I would say somebody that I always will mess with is Lotto. She's super cool in person. Leighton Green. Who else do I like? Megan Thee Stallion. I love her. Oh my gosh, she's so sweet. Those are the three people I definitely collab with.
So there's a little bit of shade there. You don't have to go into it if you don't want to. But what do you mean when you say like once you meet people, things kind of change?
It's like you're super inspired by different people, and you have this persona like from social media and like watching videos, and then you get in front of them and it's like, oh my god, like you're really rude, like, or you're just mean, like, you know. It's just different for everybody, but it's a lot of different artists. If you go on my Instagram, you can see like the people I've worked with, and hey, yeah, they're different in person.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
So after college, I'm going to law school.
Okay.
My goal is to not make it to law school. I want to be able to get famous before I can even finish school. So that's definitely my goal. But I just shot my first movie, so I just became an actress. And honestly, I think that I'm getting more into acting. So I don't know. I'll either probably be doing something celebrity. I don't know. Something, you know, just out there for sure.
I definitely feel that. So it would be a moment for you where you sit back and you're like, wow, I made it. Like, what would have to happen to you for you to sit back and like think something like that?
I mean, I've already kind of felt like that because growing up, I didn't think that I could make it this far. Like watching That's So Raven and Hannah Montana, it's like, oh my God, you know, that's Hannah Montana. Then I met her and I was like, whoa. And I met like Billy Ray Cyrus. So it's like those kind of moments. But recently, I met Yo Gotti, and I was speaking to him and talking to him, and it just kind of was mesmerizing because it's like, wow, like I'm this far, you know, and you don't realize how far time is going for you on your progressive train. You're just knowing that you're getting there. Yeah. And I didn't realize how much I was progressing, honestly, so that's something that made me realize like I was getting somewhere.
So, like you've kind of mentioned, you've been around a lot of celebrities. You've met a lot of people. Has there been one specific celebrity maybe who's given you like advice that you really took to the heart that like has stuck with you?
Definitely. Honestly, surprisingly, really, most celebrities that I've spoke with or worked with have given me advice because I'm asking for it. I want to know, like, what did you do? What can I do better? What mistakes did you have? So I would say the best person that I've spoke to was Lotto. Like, she gave me some deep advice. And, like, the videos on my Instagram, you know, if anybody wants to go look at it. But she told me, she was just like, keep going, don't stop. She was like, we're here right now, but imagine where we're going to be in a couple years. And, like, look where we are. And it's been a couple years, and I'm grateful for those moments.
So let's move more into the music a little bit. Let's talk about your music. So what is the process like for you? I mean, do you like write first? Do you hear a beat and then go off that? Or just walk me through that process for you.
Sheesh. Okay, so I have a new song that I'm about to drop with someone that goes to MTSU. Shout out to KJ made the beat knock, and Reed. We love Reed, and so I made the song. I went to Reed's studio, and I feel like this is one of my best songs just because I freestyled the whole song. And we went to his house, we made the beat, and then I'm just sitting there like, what can I say? What can I say? My friends are in the studio. They always encourage me on the words, but most of the time it's freestyling and just having people in the studio be like, yeah, that's good, or no, don't do that. Like, honestly.
So why is making music so important for you, would you say?
I feel like that I was blessed with a voice that I'm supposed to lead people with, and I think making music is just my personal way of inspiring other people.
Do you think there'll ever be a time in your life where you don't want to pursue music anymore?
Honestly, for college and high school, actually doing it for school, it made me not want to do it at all. So then I dropped it as like my major and dropped it in high school, and so now I'm just doing like pre-law. So pretty much, I think when you're making it more of a job than a hobby, or like it doesn't become as fun, you know.
So you are from Nashville, and Nashville is it has this rep. It's known for country music. So what is it like as a young female in the rap game trying to make it in a city like Nashville?
You would think it's harder, but honestly, it's much easier now that the city's like developing into something bigger. I would say all because really Nashville is having, it's becoming a tourist attraction. So now I meet different people all the time. Whenever I feel like I need more followers, I need more people to listen, I just walk on Broadway and I meet all types of new people, you know? And I've been to the Country Music Television building and worked with them before, so it's like, it's so many opportunities here. And a lot of other rap artists in the city don't know that. And so I always try and encourage people and let them know, like, these are your connections. That's all you got to do.
So you're a little bit of a social media influencer yourself. You've made a few videos and stuff. You have a YouTube and everything. Do you think that that's something that maybe you would want to take further and pursue in the future?
Yes, oh my God. So I literally have like 1,000 videos that I need to drop on my YouTube. It's the editing process, the dropping, the storage, and then making time. Like time management right now is crazy, but I'm blessed for that. You know, I pray about it, and now God's like, okay, here's everything. Now I'm just busy, so for sure.
So you have a song, which I've already mentioned to you is one of my personal favorites, We Outside. And let's just say, girl, you did not lie. Like, you are really outside. You're really about that. You've been spotted out with celebrities. Like, the list is way too long to name, but just a few. So Lotto, Glorilla, Sexy Red, Mariah the Scientist, NLE Choppa, City Girls, and so many more. Literally, I cannot name them all. But, like, tell me, you spoke a lot about having connections and, reaching out. Tell me how you get so connected to these people and how you get in these spaces with these huge artists.
Ooh, okay. So I got asked this the other day. It's as simple as you just have to go for it. Like, if you feel like you want to be backstage, go back there. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but I will literally go to a concert, go to the back door, and be like, hey, this is my name. Can I go back there? And they're like, yeah, okay. And that's kind of how it started, you know? And then I started, when I get back there, this is the most important part. You want to give everybody your social media, really ask them what they do, tell them what you do, call them, text them, stay connected. You don't want to network, you want to create a friendship. And that's how people will invite you to concerts and how it is now. Like, yeah.
And they've never, like, kicked you out or been like, you're crazy. No.
They've been like, I'm crazy, but they never say no. Like, they're always like, oh, she made it back here. I'm like, yeah. So anyway, what's your name? What do you do? Like, that's literally how it goes, so. Yeah.
That's really crazy. But you seem kind of a little more friendly with Big Glow. Mm-hmm. I've seen you with her a few times. Had there ever been talks of maybe a collab or anything of that sort?
So I'm not going to say too much, but I love Big Glow. Shout out to Big Glow. And hopefully we can work together in the future.
Is that a little side tea, maybe? Let's talk performance-wise, because that's how I found out about you when you opened for Mariah the Scientist. Okay. So, I mean, you did your big one with Mariah, obviously, and you hosted for Sexy Red recently. Describe, like, what goes into a performance for you.
Oh, okay. So if I have other people that are going to be a part of the show, like a DJ or dancers, it's going to be a lot more work. So Mariah the Scientist was my first time working with a lot of other people. And that show, we found out about it like a week and a half beforehand, had choreography, show prep every single night. So we were practicing for hours. And then I created all the outfits and the song selections and all that myself. So it's really a lot of work, honestly. But if I have a show by myself, I just wing it every time. I just get up there and just wing it.
So if you were put on a big stage, let's say like the Super Bowl, what type of creative direction do you think? Like, what would you plan? What big surprises would you do? Anything?
I like fire and fireworks. Like, I need some boo, pow, pang, like something crazy. But honestly, I would have a bigger message behind my performance. Like, I liked how Beyonce, for her show, she did whoever controls the media controls the mind. I would have a large message behind my entire performance, something similar.
I like that. So as of now, I see one album that you have on Spotify called Nice for What, right? So are we expecting anything in the future? Any more full-length projects like albums or anything? Are you working on anything?
Okay, so definitely not dropping any albums anytime soon, but I will be dropping a lot of singles. And honestly, I just want to throw an album out there to have, like, everybody's like, drop something, drop something. So I just dropped a lot of songs. But I do plan on having a lot of singles come out. I just did a lot of different features with a couple people. We have Noah and our song Brat. I know everybody's like banging that. And I'm just super excited for what the future has to hold, honestly.
Is there anything else that you would like to talk about or bring up to anyone watching?
I definitely want to encourage everybody to stay motivated. And if you have a dream, chase it. Don't give up because, like I said, you'll never know where you're going to be in the future.
So thank you so much for being here. I think that about wraps it up. I had so much fun. You did so good answering the questions. But would you like to tell everyone where they can find you on social media and where they can find your music?
Yes, of course. So I go by the name of 2XBROOKLYN, and y'all can find me on any platform pretty much. Just put in 2XBROOKLYN. And if you want to cash at me, that's my cash app too.